A few weeks ago, we brought you a story on this year's Diversity and Inclusion Report, highlighting that the class of 2020 is by far the most diverse class. But it turns out that many international students feel there's still a lot of work to do. NNN's Hyojung Kim tells us why.
Weinberg sophomore Diana Metz is concerned. Her home country, Nicaragua, is undergoing deadly protests, and she's concerned for her friends and family. But what makes her even more concerned is general apathy towards the issue.
My Facebook newsfeed was filled with people posting videos, posting pictures, posting stories about all these crazy wild protests that have been happening right in my hometown, and I'm hearing all about this, but then it's completely radio silence in the United States.
She even had people asking her if Nicaragua is a part of Africa or Asia, or even a part of the United States. And that's why she hosted an information session on the topic, followed by discussions. Medill sophomore Kayla Carvalho, who came to the event, says she relates to Diana in experiencing apathy toward international news at Northwestern.
I usually don't see people talking a lot about news from other countries, at all. I have to explain all of the details of what's happening.
Another student from a country that's going under a huge change, Hyojung, shares a similar experience.
I feel like the whole campus is pretty ignorant toward the international news. We're ending a war that's been going on for quite a while, 60, 70 years, and probably no one cares on Northwestern campus. We're pretty apathetic.
And it's not just Diana, Kayla, and Guhyun. In fact, there has been considerable concerns on the collective apathy on campus when it comes to global news. But the director of the international office, Ravi Shankar, disagrees to the claim that it comes from neglect.
So there is interest, but I think that interest kind of doesn't translate into action because it doesn't impact them. Not neglect, but I think it's a lethargy. So the idea really is, how do you kind of kickstart that interest?
Many international students believe that this is a problem beyond the Northwestern community.
I feel like they're well-intentioned. I think that they are can be ignorant in the sense that they just look at what's given to them and they just accept it at face value. But I also that's not their fault.
But they also believe that this is still something that should be solved on college level.
We're getting there.
Hyojung Kim, Northwestern News Network.
Many student groups like ISA and the International Office are planning more events like Coffee Talk that could help globalize the campus community.